Hey everyone, Moxie here. Welcome back. In today's video, I am just going to be going through my 12 work from home essentials. This list is in no particular order. I just kind of wanted to go through the 12 things that make my workspace at home as nice as it can be for me. So yeah, getting started, a cozy workspace is very important to me, and this is my cozy workspace. I've posted a video about this. I'll link it below, a little more in-depth details about everything in my cozy workspace. But yeah, this makes working from home a lot more comfortable, I guess. Second thing is a Bluetooth speaker. This is kind of a bougie brand. Totally worth it though. I didn't have one of these until like a couple of months ago, but my partner has a Bluetooth speaker that they just like carry around the house and listen to as they go about their day. And I had previously been using my laptop audio, but it's actually a lot nicer for me to have a separate audio for music and whatever it is that I'm listening to when I'm working. Rather than having something open in a separate tab and me having to go over to that tab every time when I'm in the middle of something if I need to pause it. It's so much easier to pause when it's just the speaker. Next up, laptop razor. I also bought this very recently. It really helps correct my posture. As you can see in this video, this is what I was dealing with previously. Just my neck kind of slightly bent down all day. Not the biggest deal in the world, but also not my favorite thing. The laptop razor is adjustable. This one I have is adjustable. So I've adjusted it to my height to where now when my laptop sits on it, and I'm sitting with my back straight, I am just looking straight ahead and my screen is right there, and it actually really helps my posture. It's really nice. Yeah, it's really good for me, just because I believe in having proper posture for myself. You can do whatever you want. Next thing is just a second screen. I just use like a Fire tablet as my second screen. It's usually just for referencing information if I need it real quick. This is just a screensaver. You can ignore that, but I'm just gonna show you an example of what my two-screen setup looks like whenever I am using my second screen. I don't need it all the time, which is why the laptop which is why the tablet is suitable for me. Is just when I need it, get it out. When I don't, it just sits there until I need it again. Good setup for me. Next is a Bluetooth keyboard and mouse. This makes it so that I can use the laptop razor that you saw a couple of minutes ago as my laptop screen, and then I just use this little dongle for the Bluetooth keyboard and mouse, so I can kind of keep my posture correct while still utilizing just a laptop rather than having a laptop and a desktop. It's nice having just one computer device for my work. And yeah, this the keyboard and mouse make that possible to do with just the one screen, just the one computer. Very handy for me. Next up is just a plain old pen and paper. I actually use this a lot more than I thought I would, especially in 2023. Who writes with pens anymore, right? Who uses paper? Most of my notes are for work are stored in a cloud-based system, but just a quick reference note and something, maybe if my computer's not working real quick, or it's like bugged out for half a second, pen and paper, classic staple, can't go wrong with it. And then next up, we've got, this is a Fidget Toy. Honestly, this is really nice to have while I'm sitting at work meetings or like a Zoom call, whatever. It's the same thing in real life. If I'm sitting in an office or if I'm sitting at my desk, I'm just constantly fidgeting and twitching and that sort of thing. And it's nice having something that I can just put in my hand and constantly fidget with rather than poking around everything at my desk or, distracting myself with a phone game or something because I should be paying attention because I'm at work, right? Yeah, the Fidget Toy helps me stay a little bit more focused on those work calls. Next up is a room divider. This thing has been so useful for more than just work, but it really helps kind of clean up my workspace when I need it to be. And when people are on calls with me, they don't see all this garbage behind me. It's not garbage. It's important storage stuff. But instead of them seeing a storage space, they're just seeing like a solid like wall, I guess, behind me. I don't like digital backgrounds. I just don't think they look very good, and they're also unreliable. If mine, if I have one and it goes down, you can see all my crap. But this being physical means that I don't have to worry about that sort of thing. And yeah, it's a real quick setup. It takes, like 15, 20 seconds to put up, and then this is what people see on our calls, rather than all that stuff behind me or like an unreliable digital background. And then just real quick, here is a POV. You are on a meeting with Moxie. Lucky you can't see my storage room behind us. Next up is a cozy chair. This is also a recent purchase. As I'm sure you've noticed, I have recently massively upgraded my workspace just in the last few months. I was previously using just like a free chair I got from a friend that was broken, and it was not super comfortable, and I kind of splurged a little bit on this, but I knew I would be using it for years and years. And yes, I am wearing penguin pajamas in June, recording a YouTube video. Don't even worry about it. This chair is super comfortable. It does make my workspace a lot more cozy because I feel a lot more comfortable. It helps with my posture. I've really been focusing on my posture these last several months, if you haven't noticed, with the laptop raiser and the chair, all that sort of thing. Good stuff. For an improved workspace for me. And then next up is just, some fun little stuff. You gotta have some fun little friends, right? To keep you company when you are not having great work days. The Donald and the Marshmallow Bird, I won those out of claw machines when I was in Japan studying abroad and also vacationing there. That's a lot of fun. So just allows me to think of happy memories if I'm not having a great work day or if I'm pretty stressed out because of work. And then this is just one of my favorite Tamagotchi characters. So yeah, they all hang out with me and we just vibe, and if I get upset, I can vent to them and they won't complain about it. This little crochet plant, I bought this off of a friend. I will link her Etsy shop below. She's got a lot of really cool crochet stuff, and yeah, it also adds to the cozy aesthetic. This cat is also made by my friend. I don't think she makes the cats anymore, but this is mine, and I love her. Her name is Lavender, and then I've got my Piplup, my solar Piplup, and then a couple of my other friends, the Paperweight and the little guy that holds paper. They're my work buddies because they help me hold things if I need to, and I am grateful for them. Next up is something that everyone should have just throughout the day, a water bottle. Mine holds a liter, so if I'm like in a really intense work session or something, I don't have to worry about running out of water. Because I drink a lot of water, you should drink a lot of water, you gotta keep yourself hydrated, you gotta take care of yourself. Go drink some water right now. Actually, do it right now. Right now. Okay, and the last thing is a work phone. This guarantees that I can keep my work and personal life separate on my phone. If my work phone is ringing, I know it's work related, and I can or maybe should ignore it. That was a joke, but it's really nice, honestly, not having to worry about getting work calls to my personal phone and kind of having that separation, especially on weekends and whenever I just don't feel like thinking about work. It's not going to come to my phone because I have a separate work phone for that. Lovely basic flip phone. It gets the job done. So anyway, those are my 12 work from home essentials. This stuff has all been curated for me, by me, the last 4 years as I have been a work from home individual, and I literally started with just a laptop that I would sit on our dining table, or I would sit on the couch, because that's really great for your posture, sitting on the couch on a laptop. So I have improved that in recent years, my posture and just my work state of being, just by adding things that I thought seemed important. I didn't start with all of this stuff, like I said. I've just added it over the years, and I feel like really good about my work setup now. All 12 of these items, including the water bottle. I know that's not directly work related, but it's good to have all 12 of these items give me a cozy workspace and make it easier to focus on work and just easier to, I guess, have an enjoyable-ish time at work. No one wants to work, right? But for the work that I do, I might as well enjoy the space that I'm in and have the resources that make it comfortable and good for me. Good as in my posture, right? My mental health, having my little friends to talk to, my fidget toy. Anyway, I'm just kind of rambling at this point. I hope that this helped give you some insight if you're going to be working from home soon, or maybe you've recently started, or you're thinking about it. Make sure that the things that you have are things that you personally need and things that will, like, increase the value of your own workspace for you personally. I hope this list helped you in some way, and I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourself.